Hi,
Hi.
everybody. I think most of you probably know my brother, Bill. He's been my brother my whole life. But he found Christ at a very early age. I actually met his wife when we were going to college and ended up introducing them. You're welcome. And he started attending church with her. He was getting a little bit of background with his summers down by his dad. I have a different father. I got none. I started watching him, I guess I should back up. We kind of grew up in a volatile situation. Parents didn't know any better, same as I did with my children. And by the time I was 15, I was an angry girl. Whew. Whew. I started hanging around the wrong people, as most teenagers do who are worldly. From my teenage years to mid-20s, I was consuming the world. And I think the world was pretty much consuming me. Sorry.
That's all right.
I have like 10. Because I knew this would happen. I reached a point of utter hopelessness. And I walked away from everyone because I couldn't deal anymore. And because apparently I'm very pig-headed and a little slow on the uptake. It took me another 20 years. And so my testimony is kind of twofold. How important your personal ministries are. Because had it not been for multiple touches throughout my life, I would not be here today as a believer. When I walked away from everyone, I was filled with a rage that I could not control. I was angry. And I spent 20 years, from my mid-20s till I was 45, trying to figure out how to control it. And I had come to church a couple of times, heard him preach, scary man. Really, it was my own self-condemnation. And Bill and Sandy had given me some handouts and had talked to me, and I had asked questions throughout the years. But I wasn't ready to hear it because I still thought I could fix it. I could fix me. No, I couldn't. That's the truth. They finally gave me Through the Bible in 7 Hours by Pastor Richard Jordan. And I thought, I better listen to this so I don't have to lie and say that I did. And I got through the first year, I think the first hour and a half maybe, and I backed up and I started it again with the study guide. And my intent was, I have to have some points to argue with them, because I had seen the changes in Bill throughout the years, and I questioned at one point in time whether or not he was actually part of the cult. I had, the first time he came to my house in loafers, I was like, this is just wrong. But I didn't understand the transformation that he was going through as he deepened his knowledge in God. I didn't understand the love that he was feeling that was given to him freely. Until I reached about hour 4, listening to that and working the study guide. It was clicking. Everything made sense. And I realized that I had spent a lifetime thinking God hated me, not love. And when I came to that understanding, I remember sitting on the couch and sobbing for like an hour. And I started listening online to the services here. I asked Bill if it was okay. When I got to the point where I think I was maybe 3 months into listening online, it wasn't enough and I needed more. I needed to learn. I wanted to know more. And I asked Bill if I could come to his church. And he's like, duh. And I remember on my drive on the way up here, my very first time, pulling over and actually bonding. I was so scared. But I have been received nothing but love. And when I look around here, this is my body of Christ.
Amen.
I'm part of this. I'm His. He loves me. He loved me then, He loves me now. And I have Christ in me.
Amen.
And I'm no longer scared of people. I don't hate people. I don't even mind getting hugs. So that's my story. It took many years, many small touches throughout the year, throughout my lifetime to get me here. Your personal ministry matters. You might touch somebody and you might not think it has an effect, but it does. Because I wouldn't be standing here today if it wouldn't have been for the many touches. So.
Amen.